triangles by 180. So first of all, let's go back and review what a polygon is. A polygon is, at least a three-sided figure that has straight sides, so no curved sides on the polygon. So all of them that we're going to be working with today are going to be actual polygons. So it has to have straight sides and it must have a minimum of 3 sides. Okay, so for example, a triangle is an example of a polygon. Okay, a circle is not considered a polygon because it does not have straight edges or straight sides. So it has to have straight sides and it must have at least 3 sides. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and now understand what they're talking about here. If we were to take the vertice or a vertex of a polygon, so a vertex are your corners where you have 2 sides that meet each other and they make that angle. So kind of the corners of the polygon is another way to think of them. If you were to connect those to each of the other corners or vertices, I'm going to go ahead and do these. It's kind of like a connect the dot, and I'm always going to start with one of them, so I'll start with this one. If I connect to there, it's already a side. If I connect to here, it's cutting through, but it's now making another line. And if I cut there, how many triangles do I end up with? Well, I end up with 1, 2. Not that I had to connect these last 2 spots that I just did, but I'm just showing you that you can see that there are actually 2 triangles on that figure. So if I wanted to find the measures of that polygon, the sum of all of those, the A, B, F, E, C, D angles, they have to equal, well, 180 in each triangle times 2 is going to give me 360 degrees. Okay, so if I have 4 sides, that gives me 2 triangles, which equal 360 degrees. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the next one. Sometimes my eraser doesn't want to work right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's look at letter B. Okay, you're doing the same thing that I'm doing on the screen here. So letter B, I have a pentagon that's a 5-sided figure. Okay, so pick one of the vertices. I'll go ahead and pick this one, and you're going to connect to each of the other ones. Okay, already connected. Connected now. Connected. Already connected. So how many triangles, even though my lines aren't perfectly straight, how many triangles did we have? Well, here's 1, 2, 3. So a 5-sided figure gave us 3 triangles. And so now we're going to take our 180 times 3. Okay, when we go ahead and we do 180 times 3, it gives us 540. And you can use your calculators if you need to do that. You don't have to do it longhand. Okay, so let's check letter C here. So letter C, we have a 6-sided figure. So if we do our connecting, okay, already connected. And then we're connected there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. So this time I have a 6-sided figure. And that gave us 4 triangles, which if I take 180 times 4, it's going to give me 720 degrees. Okay, so what I would like you to do is I want you to go ahead and do letters D and E, and then check back on what answers you should have ended up with. So go ahead and pause your video and work your way through D and E. Okay, so on your letter D, your 7 sides, when you did each of from a vertex, you should have ended up with 5 triangles. Okay, and then 5 times 180 should have given you 900 degrees. So when I add all of those angles together that make up that heptagon, they should equal 900 degrees. And then on letter E, our 8-sided figure, you should have ended up from one of your vertex or vertices, you should have ended up with 6 triangles. And then if I take 6 times the 180, I end up with 1080 degrees. Okay? So that's working off of just one method that you can go through and actually find the sum of the measures of a polygon.